Now the Tea Party is being blocked by the social media. Obviously, you have too, and they had to re-change every accounts around too as well because we had to change ours. You changed yours on Twitter. I noticed that too as well, and it's just outrageous that they're actually blocking us on the social media now. Go ahead and talk about that for a little bit.
Well, many of our Facebook friends are complaining that their posts are disappearing and that
Mm-hmm.
they're lost. And I've had a couple of experiences where um, before the reports on the NSA came out by Snowden that conservatives were being targeted and spied upon. And most recently, I have an article about how the FBI can actually go in and allegedly are they looking for terrorists, but they also whatever they're doing through the webcams and through the computers are are also hacking into innocent American citizens and other people around the world,
Mm.
computers and personal information. I think it's a really serious problem because that leaves the American people and people around the world concerned about what they're posting because, a lot of people post things that are sarcastic or a joke, not really thinking, anyone's going to take it seriously. But if the government wants to target you, they can twist and turn and covertly turn that into a possible extremist, right-wing extremist comment or whoever they're targeting at the time. And so, in that, and with the NDAA law uh, out there
Right.
not being nullified as unconstitutional because it denies due process law, that is a really it should the whole nation should be uh, on the phone demanding answers by their congressmen and what are their positions and what are they doing to stop this
Right.
violation of privacy and also attacking Americans without with
Due process.
accusations
Right.
and without due process of law.
Right.
These are really serious issues for America today.
Yes, they are. And you know what? And we're actually addressing it where the liberal communist press isn't addressing anymore, which is great. It's about darn time somebody had the gumption to do it. So that's what we're doing. We're actually getting to the core of the issues of what digging down the root of the problem where the news media is only scratching the surface. We're actually getting the root of the story.
Well, whatever their reasons are, whether it's being controlled media or whether it's
Mm-hmm.
just time frames and they don't have the time to dig into these issues on a deeper level, or else. And another problem is when the media doesn't get aren't objective and aren't giving both sides of the story, but because they're afraid to speak out, because they'll be targeted if
Right.
they do tell the truth or do get the other side of the story or their opinion now. Uh, it leaves our country um, abandoned by
Right.
the journalists, by the media. I'm a journalist, you're a journalist, but we're not abandoning what we're doing because we're not on mainstream media. We're on alternative news
Right.
and social media. So we're able so far, thank God, to stand up and utilize our constitutional rights and demand that they honor our constitutional rights and not target and spy on us
Right.
and not accuse us of crimes for exercising our freedom of speech and freedom of thought and opinion and our protests against unconstitutional and evil laws that harm the American people or other people around the world, like in Egypt.
Right. Bingo.